Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, back once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the DVD movie review of I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025 version, and it's the latest instalment of the, obviously, I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise, and this is the fourth instalment of it. And yeah, it's sort of like a stylish reboot of it. I thought it was a remake, but I think it's a reboot because there's actually a few survivors. I think there's a few survivors from the first movie that are in this. I was only seen it once so far, and I'll be definitely watching it again. Yeah, it was released. I can't remember the exact date, but a few months ago. I can never remember the exact release date. But yeah, so here's the cover. Pretty good with obviously the fisherman style killer that's in these, and then you go, there's some of the cast members. Perfect slasher. Yeah, I mean it's quite good, to be honest. So I would go along with that. Usually, sometimes they say stuff that's good on a few films, where sometimes no, you don't agree with that. But yeah, I'll go along with that. But I'll let you know my opinion in a minute. But yeah, there's the cover. It's okay, I guess. Then we've got another image of the fisherman killer on the back there. Karma is a killer, and then obviously all that writing. And then we've got special features. Not much special features, as like the making of it and the cast. Not much, but no like bloopers or deleted scenes or anything. Then they've got a few, or an image there of a scene in the movie. And then we've got all their really, really small writing. Who it's directed by, production, the cast and all that lot. Then we've got it's by Sony, and then all the certificates, clarification, all that palaver. Then quite basic cover, it's just white with the writing on there. Cast. Good question to ask about the cast. To be honest, I have no clue about people that are in this. I think they're just all. I think it's just literally. Where sometimes you get films where it's like iconic, legendary people that are in a lot of the films, and you get like a couple of them, and then the rest is like, you know, not well known. But I think in this, it seems as if it's all young people, or most people that no one's heard of. I mean, I don't remember, as I said, I've seen it once so far. I don't recall seeing anyone, like well-known actors in this. I think it's all just like young, upcoming actors that haven't been in anything before. Yeah, I mean, none of those names ring a bell. Yeah, strange, really, because you sometimes, it gets ones where there, what as I said, a few iconic names that you know of, but this doesn't seem to have anyway. Jennifer Love Hewitt is in this, which I missed. As I said, I've only seen it once so far, so I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. And yeah, I did read that she does reappear. She is from the first couple. So yeah, there's one name at least in there. I didn't think there was, but there is. But yeah, there's the cast, and then the others are not well known. Now on to the now the general gist is pretty much the same as the first couple of movies, or at least the first one. where basically friends are celebrating. I can't remember what celebrating is. At the end of summer or something like that. Anyway, they go out celebrating. They've been drinking. They're in a car, and they end up running over this guy who's obviously turns out to be a fisherman. And then they end up throwing his body into the river. And then a year later, he's not dead. He comes back and then he ends up sending them a letter saying, "I know what you did last summer," meaning that he knows that they run him over last summer. And then he starts to go after them one by one and stuff. To get this general gist, it's pretty much the same as it is in the first. Well, I can't remember if it's seven as the second one. I think it's the first. I think it only happens in the first, and then obviously this remake or reboot that happens. But yeah, that's the general gist of the story, and it's a pretty good remake or reboot, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, to be honest. And a lot of these films nowadays that are coming out, especially like reboots and stuff, are not very good. But this was very, very good. And I'll certainly be watching it again, yeah. I will say that at the beginning it was sort of like a slow start and the dialogue was a bit rubbish, and I was like, is this actually going to be any good? But once it sort of gets past the beginning and stuff, once it starts picking up where the killer, when the story sort of starts to get going, and then he comes back, a year later looking for revenge, it starts to get really, really good, and it starts to get exciting. There's a few good kills, and a lot of the scenes look pretty good. And yeah, it's pretty good all the way through. They keep up with the pace of it and the killings and that, and it's not sort of there's not long periods where something doesn't happen. It's always like something's happening every 15 minutes or whatever it is. So yeah, it's not boring in any way. It keeps up the pace of the storyline. It's got kills. The acting, might not be that great, but you can sort of make up for it with as I said, with the kills and the actual storyline and sort of like the pace of the movie. And yeah, I thought it all looked quite good and quite exciting. It's one of them films where you just wanted to keep watching and wanted to see, what was going to happen all the way through. And it's one of them ones where you just think, yeah, it's actually a really good reboot, and you feel like you want to, I felt like I wanted to watch it again. And yeah, it's all pretty good stuff, to be honest. Yeah. So negatives and positives. I can't think of many negatives. Only maybe the acting not that great, and maybe sort of like the cast not that strong. So maybe like a weak cast, and maybe the acting not that great. But other than that, film, like in general, it's a good, solid reboot. Yeah, and they did quite well with it, with the direction of the movie. I think the director done quite good with that. As I said, I like the pace of it. The killer looked good. There was good kills. For the time of the movie, it's pretty good. It's like 1:40, so it's quite a good time. Yeah, I like the direction of the movie, the pace, the killer, the kills. Yeah, it's pretty much all good rather than bad, to be honest. So we're going to give this, let's say, as I said, with a few things, mostly all positive rather than negative. So let's say a 7. I think quite a strong 7. I would maybe lean towards 8, but I think because the cast is pretty weak and the dialogue and the acting is not that great, you know, I'm going to give it a 7. But that's a pretty good score, I feel. Certainly remake. I think it done quite well, to be honest. You know, it's quite decent. So yeah, 7 out of 10. So guys, that's going to be my review of this. Definitely check this out. It's good, and you will like it if you like the other ones, and if you like good horrors. So guys, that's going to be it for this. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids. I'll see you guys next video. Take care. Bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.